guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. So I have to bring this little girl here that was making TikTok smile. I have my own personality and I am a black strong woman, and she was white. Everybody was surprising. How can you able to say that? And I have to add the stitch and the message to you guys to see.
You cannot influence me. I am my own person. I am a strong black woman.
About in school?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr. What'd he do?
He died for our sins.
No, that was
So, after a very brief but very careful consideration and deliberations, the Black Council would like to make the following trades for this little princess: Candace Owens, Kanye West, Paris Denard, Clarence Thomas, Larry Elder, and Jesse Lee Peterson. Bonus trade for Rachel Dolezal. Y'all can have her trifling ass back.
Respectfully decline your initial trade offer on the grounds that it seems a little lopsided. Candace and Kanye would be a PR nightmare for us. And with respect to Rachel Dolezal, we don't really know what to do with her. We are willing to consider a trade agreement where you keep all the people that you named, but you agree to invite us to one cookout a year. In return, we agree not to bring anything containing raisins. And how is that even necessary? The raisins don't even go in that. In return, you don't have to eat anything containing raisins. We would also like to know the secret ingredient used in Miss Linda's Yakima and Larry Reeves's sauce. We promise we won't tell anyone what. It's not fucking raisins. You've got to let this go. Please let it.
Hi, this is Joe Mansell, Peace Treaties Clothing, responding to the white delegation on behalf of the black delegation. We will allow you to come to one cookout as long as there are no raisins in anything. That little princess, she is allowed to come to the cookout every year. Now, you must bring plates, plastic utensils, napkins, and drinks. And please, do not bring any food whatsoever. Bring the little princess and all of those who have been qualified by the black delegation, and we will accept those terms. But you have to keep all those sorry people that we entered into the trade. We don't care what you do with them. Okay? Sounds good. Thank you very much.
She said what she said. What the problem is?
The biggest lesson I learned being a black woman working in corporate America is leave that strong black woman cape at home. Trying to appear invincible and like you can handle any and everything is going to hurt you so much more than it will ever help you. In my opinion, stop making excellence the standard and what they should expect from you. Because if they learn to expect excellence from you, you can never give anything less than that. And baby, that is not sustainable. Not to mention, when you make your standard excellence, you give your coworkers the chance to slack off. No, ma'am. And speaking of coworkers, don't fight anyone's battles other than your own. You don't need to save anybody else but yourself. Worry about you, sis. Don't make the mistake of thinking that if y'all all have an issue and you go to management with said issue, they'll have your back. Because it quickly becomes you having the problem and your coworkers having no idea what you're talking about. Trust me, leave that cape at home.
Hey, wait a minute. Well, happy Black History Month, baby.
All right, since my flight got rescheduled, I got some time to finally dig into this second little young lady saying that Martin Luther King died for our sins. Real talk, y'all, it comes down to semantics and nuance. And if we really think about what the little girl said, it's a lot deeper than what we may realize. I notice there's a lot of people in the comments saying, nah, that's Jesus. And of course we know that Jesus died for our sins. But let's think about what this little girl said a little more. First and very quickly, I just want to highlight her ability to make a connection between someone being a martyr, what Jesus did on the cross, then also the fact that Martin Luther King was assassinated. Somehow it seems that this little girl has made some connections. Now the semantics, nuance, and all that good stuff. And I hope a certain guy gets on here and sees this. That's at What's Good English. I can use for and because of interchangeably. And in this case, so example I'm gonna give, for is the same as me saying because of. I got pulled over for speeding. I got pulled over because of speeding. Even though the little girl might have gotten it mixed up a little, it made sense to a whole lot of people in the comments. Martin Luther King died for our sins, or Martin Luther King died because of our sins. And now we deal with racism, evil, racism, which is very demonic, just really jacked up, really messed up, that we still have to process through, is that man was assassinated because of the sinful heart, the evil hearts of mankind. So there, dealing with semantics and nuance, even though the little girl said what she said and know that she was talking about Jesus, many have said that, we can see how there is some depth to what was said and how it makes us think about what little kids know, the reality of history, how words can be used interchangeably. And so, yeah, I'm not the expert on this, but I hope my bro, I haven't met him yet, my friend, my bro, What's Good English, sees this and shares his thoughts. All right, now, so here's the educator in me. Now I'm just curious. Listen, I would love to hear what it is that you're thinking about. You know, what were you able to process? Share a little bit. Drop some thoughts in the chat and let me know your perspective now. I would just love to hear what you got to say. All right? Peace. Okay, I got to renege that piece because I got one more little thing to add. We are all in process. We're all learning. Even as I'm an educator and I love to see people learn, I am also in the learning process. I am always a student. Even though as I'm a teacher, I'm always a student, always learning. I learn from you all every day. I learn from your posts. I learn from your comments and your responses. So I'm here with you in this journey. All right. God bless you.
It would be to devalue being strong from being an identifier to simply being a characteristic about you. You are not a strong black woman. You are a black woman who knows how to be strong when need be. The title of strong black woman does so much more harm than good to black women, and it's time we do something about it. As long as you identify with strength, you will put yourself through so much more than you need to go through. You will stifle and suppress very valid emotions that deserve expression, and you will lack very important boundaries under the guise of trying to be strong. Removing strong from your identity to just being a characteristic is a mental shift that needs to happen. You are not a strong black woman. You're a black woman who is strong, but she's also compassionate, kind, funny, genuine, and so on and so forth. It's time for black women to devalue strength from being our own personal identifier and to begin viewing it as a characteristic and to demand that those around you who interact with you do the same damn thing.
I've seen stitches and duets of people laughing and making a mockery of this. I've seen stitches and duets of people encouraging her. Let's delve into this for a minute. She says she's a strong black woman. She perceives black women as strong. That is a compliment. That is one of the highest forms of flattery. The future generation says she perceives black women as strong. And she wants to be strong too. That's phenomenal.
Stop letting people refer to you as a strong black woman. It is okay to be vulnerable. It is okay to need help. It is okay to break down. It is okay to show emotions. The stigmas behind being a strong black woman goes to when we were taking care of everyone before taking care of ourselves. It goes to while when we express emotions in the workplace, we're considered the angry black woman. And while we deal with in the medical field, the disparities of that we don't experience pain. So yes, my black women, we are strong black women. We are resilient. We are super women, but we are also human and we should be treated as such.
That's right, girl. Y'all heard what she said. Happy Black History Month.
I am not a strong black woman. I am a very weak black woman. Black women, join me as we enter into our damsel in distress era. Thank you.
So guys, thank you so much for watching to the end, and don't forget to leave your comment down below what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification. Anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Bye.